This is the KSS, that is the knowledge sharing session. So here we get to interact with people from different industries that are doing very well. We get to hear their stories, experiences, challenges, and learn from them, all that good stuff. So for this maiden edition, we have a creative content creator slash videographer. Guys, this guy is the GOAT. Don't worry, when I introduce him, you know why I'm hyping him. But before I bring our guest up, allow me to introduce my co-host for today. His name is Godwin Edit. But we call him Jem. He's a Jem actually.
Hello,
Hi,
guys.
Jem.
Hello. Nice being here.
Nice to have you on the show. So, guys, we're going to quick break, and when we come back, we'll bring up our guests. So, if you're a newbie content creator or you're interested in content creation, this episode is for you. Don't go nowhere. This is the KSS. My name is Poppy Kalu. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the KSS, guys. So allow me to introduce our guest for today, Obi the creator, popularly known as Igwe of the East.
Hi.
Hello, Igwe.
Nice to meet you.
Welcome
Nice
to the
meeting
show,
you
Igwe.
too.
Yes.
Welcome.
So as we talk like, see, we just meet each other for the first time.
Yeah, let's act like we just meet each other. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, it's good to have you here on the show.
Yeah.
So before we delve into the matter of today, I would really want to give you your flowers. You're doing great. I mean, you're good in this industry. Sometimes I watch your content, I'm like, oh my god, oh my god. So, here, your flowers.
Thank you. Yeah, fine.
All right.
All right.
So, quick one. Please tell us about Igwe. Like, how did you come about Igwe of the East?
We grew up
The entire East.
The entire East.
Okay, so in my school, university days, my close circle of friends, we dey finish each other, as in non-stop yabbing. So I don't stay one place. I dey always waka.
Okay.
So they first started calling me Waka Waka Wakanda, moving from one place to another, always doing something. Then when they found out that I had the second Igbo name aside from Obi, which was Igwe, they're like, guy, you two dey waka everywhere for the entire. Now so you dey behave for your house, the whole East, you go just dey waka Igwe of the East. My close friend Atada, an Akwa Ibom guy, he's the one. I guess I have him to thank for this, but he doesn't know.
So that was how your name stuck, Igwe of the East.
Igwe of the East.
So would you say Igwe of the East and Obi are one person?
Yes.
Brilliant.
No alter ego.
What are you going? I go by many names. Adrian, Leo, Obinna, Igwenes Laura, Elvis. So anyone that you know me by, if you're calling me Obinna or Obi, it means that you're very close to me, or your family, or maybe you read my name in a form somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah, but if you call me by Igwe first, then that means you knew me online before you knew me in real life.
Okay.
That makes sense. Igwe of the East. Well earned.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. What inspired you to pursue a career in videography and content creation?
I'd like to think that I had the knack for creativity for a while now, as far back as I can remember. My dad is always telling me that the way I think is so abnormal, so weird, that he was literally scared when I was younger, that the way I solve problems as the first son, Diopala. So when they tell me to solve a problem, they would always tell me, do it like this, this, and this to get the results. But sharp as I am, like strong head, I know the agree here word. I would always wonder why not like this, like this, like this, and I would insist on trying the out of the box method. So I guess that creativity just went with me, and it worked out. And then where I now had a passion for taking pictures while in school. So I was a social butterfly. I did walk around. I was friendly with everybody. No bad rep, thank God. Except for the maybe one or two rumors, but everybody has rumors.
So like to hear those rumors later.
So I was a social butterfly, always taking pictures. Even though Madonna phones were banned at the time, my head is longer banned, but even if I always found a way to take group pictures, document moments for our class sets. And then because of that, I became the director of socials in school then. So it was fun. So from there, finishing school, pharmacy, now a pharmacist, sitting down in a pharmacy store for my IT. So IT and internship, and even my community work guy.
Wasn't fun.
At all. Me with the waka. Hi, God, no. That's the worst thing you can do to me. You're caging me. So I went out. I started mingling with other creatives. I have a family friend, Lucas. He's a photographer, a very well-known photographer. So I used to follow him, catch crews with him and his other guys, to be Nelson. And from there, I realized that I could actually do this, because I was always coming up with ideas of, what if, instead of the bride to climb the rock, why don't they just fly? I would always come up with those kind of ideas. And, one day my mentor just gave me a phone and he was like, use this phone and do it. He was the person that gave me the chance to actually become Igwe of the East.
Okay.
And from there, people started recognizing me.
And when was that? When did your mentor give you the funds to that?
I think that was immediately after lockdown.
That was, let's say,
2021, yes.
Okay, so before 2021, or let's say, and way back 2019, what were you? You're just Obina do what?
2019, I was still answering Igwe of the East, but I just finished school then.
Okay.
That was November of 2019. I was completely done with pharmacy. But then lockdown now came up the next year.
Okay, but I'm trying to get, before the creator phase, what was Igwe? What was Obi?
A pharmacist.
Okay, just a pharmacist.
A pharmacist.
Okay. Okay, cool.
Okay, so we know what you do, content creating, videography and whatnot. So what kind of content, what particular type of content do you prefer the most? Like, which one do you enjoy doing?
You enjoy creating.
Well, creating.
Right?
The unexpected.
Unexpected.
The unexpected.
Anything, not just weddings.
There is no niche I have not done, except for wildlife, which I am currently
You
hustling.
tend to do.
Somebody is hustling it for me.
What content is that?
Wildlife.
Wildlife.
So, are you going to shoot that out of the country or somewhere within Nigeria?
Look, we see now. The guy, the hustle and for
Okay,
me.
it's still on that.
He's still working
Rats,
on it,
okay,
yeah.
okay.
But there is no niche I have not done. Food, cars, lifestyle, celebrities. A few celebrities have actually flown me to Lagos to get some things for them, I guess they want something good. They want something good. And to be honest, if you fly me to Lagos, if I don't put my full mind into you,
The work has to be tough
I don't
notch.
fuck up. I swear. So they acknowledge me, and in return, I just have to put in my 100% for them.
Okay. So can you walk us through your creative process? How do you generate ideas and where do you get your inspirations from?
My creative process. First, I eat. First.
Very important.
Must enter the stomach. So the brain go mellow, relax. Then the brain go come there. But my source of inspiration would have to be, I would say, cartoons. Cartoons, animations, anime.
Okay.
Like I said, content. My favorite kind of content is the unexpected. And in cartoons, you can never expect what Bugs Bunny will pull out of his pockets to,
Yeah, true.
yeah, or something like that. So I love things like that, and I experiment with things like that. So I guess that would be my major source of inspiration. Another major source of inspiration would be the books I read.
Okay.
Because when I read a book, I'm left to imagine however the scenario would play out, guided by the book. But if they describe somebody, it's left for me to imagine however it is. So my imagination it's running on full gear.
Yeah.
And I love it. So I guess that would be my major source of inspiration. So if somebody tells me they have a wedding gig, they would think that I would go through other wedding pages to find source of and they go cartoon.
Cartoon for a wedding gig.
Naruto, yes. I actually did Naruto for your boss one time. Naruto concert for your boss.
Interesting.
Now go check out that content. Let me see the relationship between Naruto and that content.
Have you seen Naruto?
I'll go and see it again.
I see Naruto first before you understand. Before they say
Okay.
Kakagebe no Bushi no Jutsu, and you will not be confused.
Okay. How do you take feedbacks? Like
Feedbacks.
feedbacks. Have you had poor feedbacks for
Yes.
any gig you've done?
I'm
like,
not perfect though. I've disappointed people, but the disappointment is, yes, my fault sometimes, their fault. Everybody's human, I don't really care about that. Once the feedback is actually for me to improve. And no matter what, I always go back, especially when the wedding planner hires me. Like, okay, at the end of last year would be my second wedding season on the job, and I went to every single wedding planner that hired me throughout the course of the year, had them recorded, and I called each and every one of them to talk with them. STM, Litan, B2s, all of them, I talked with them. As in, they gave me nice feedback. They said that I'm good, I'm fast, they love working with me. But obviously, they always have one or two criticisms to give me. Because to be honest, they are more experienced and they know what they are trying to get from the wedding, that they know that people would like. So I need that feedback for the next weddings I'm going to shoot. And I'm glad to say that my game has been upped since then, but so has my price.
Beautiful.
I like that. Okay, so from this question now, how do you know before you go out to create the content, you will have your own vision, your own ideas, how you want to do it. So how do you balance your creative vision now and the client's expectations?
The client's expectation is my vision. And no, a client, I guess, maybe, they've never told me what to do. They are like, Igwe, do your thing.
Wow.
Nobody has ever, both for wedding couples, brands, business brands, wedding couples, individuals, personalities, they're like, Igwe Imago, Biko, just do what you have to do. That's it. The person that has always let me be a free bird was, I guess, is Williams Uchemba. Last year. Williams always just let me, I was in charge of our current governor's content. I was in charge of our current governor's content during his campaign period. So, and the person that hired me directly was Williams Uchemba from a job that I did for him before. So, never had they ever told me, no, don't video his head like that. Don't do that. Don't capture him why didn't you capture him when he was saying this? They've never said that because they always know that I know what's expected of me and how to get it done. And every video is always like what they actually need. So
no creative and just being handheld.
Yes, so.
Okay, so you mentioned something about you taking feedbacks, and that's how your price also increased. And I'm very sure there are newbie content creators or people who are interested in content creation that are listening right now. So what would you advise them as regards pricing? What would you advise professionally?
Start cheap.
For pricing.
Start cheap. Be cheap.
Like work with your client's budget or have
not client's
price.
budget. In fact, if you can do free content, do free content. If you're starting out on your own, you have absolutely zero value to give people. Nobody's going to take your chance on you if they have a big project, unless you're under the mentorship or guidance of somebody else that was bigger. So I had zero mentorship in my field. I had the mentor in general in life, but nothing concerning content. So I had zero value. So I had to put myself out there. And trust me, for somebody with my level of pride, I say, I don't get cow, but my pride, Jesus. Ugboma pride, as in, it was so hard going out there to meet people. But from the creators abroad that I watch and follow, Langdon, Carl Shakor, Leo was my personal mentor in content. He's in Germany. And Adrian, but Adrian wasn't even on social media at that time. These four people, they all say the same thing. Put yourself out there. Send cold emails. So Nigerians don't really read emails, so you have to physically go out there, talk to them. They give you a chance. They give you a chance. And either you do it for free or for chicken change. But you have to bust their head. Bust their head. They post it, people love it. So how did you do this? And the friends, and to be honest, people will still shut you down. You say, I don't have time for this. You're a content creator. You will be looked down upon. You add no value to their business at all. So it's only my friends, basically. And even my father no give me chance. As in nothing paid my papa that I left a noble course, pharmacy, to go and pursue content creating. So there was really little to no support from him. So I had to push myself. every Monday, Tuesday, I was at his several companies, either Just Cars or the other one. Just Cars was the main one Chada was more focused on because I love cars. So I would go there every Monday, drive out the cars, park them, be with the mechanic, warm the car, check the cars, make sure everything's in, and creating content about the cars along with them, catching crews. I opened a TikTok page, was posting videos. I would carry a car out, come back for a full day, be like, where you carry the car go to? I said, don't worry, you'll see the video. And out of nowhere, TikTok was blowing it, something thousand views, people were catching crews. My dad now came back and was like, is this you? I said yes. There was one particular Hyundai van that he wasn't sure how he was going to sell it. It wasn't a commercial, it wasn't like a regular car that a person would drive. It's more of a factory van. He didn't know who would buy it, but at the end, he bought it at a very good offer, but he didn't know how to sell it. So I now use the van to catch crews. Thing blew up on TikTok, went to people's Facebook, went to Twitter, started seeing it on Yaba Left and Cracks TV, their social media. So even my uncle, that is a reverend father, was like, is this not your voice? I said, it's my voice, sir. Catching crews out the thing. Then some APC people came. We did not like APC at all. My father he almost doubled the price. I was like, see, they're like, okay, we'll get back to you. We saw the video, we saw the video and we were just attracted to the car, but the car didn't need. They came, they left, they came back with party budget. They did their APC thing there. My father agreed. They sent him the money, the transactions, things we had done. Me, I was just watching, quiet.
Interesting.
When they left. Where is that stupid boy? Come here! I came. Sit down. I sat down. It's because of you that the car was sold. I said, yes. It's because of me. So how much do you think I made? I don't know. How much do you want? I don't know. Humility. Say, okay. Send me your account number. You can go home. I went home. By the time I got back, my father also has his own pride. Got back, I saw very nice sum. Very, very nice sum. I was so happy. But there's something that Igbo culture, when you make your first big salary, you always have to bring out a portion to give back to your dad. But I know that he will not accept money. So I got him an Apple Watch to match with his iPhone. With that money, started buying gear like mad. But with that money, I completed it to get a 13 Pro Max. And I made sure that the second wedding I shot was my mentor's wedding with that particular 13 Pro Max. I literally did not shoot anybody's wedding. I rejected weddings until his own came up in Lagos. He flew me to Lagos, calmed down. A week to the wedding, I planned, we did everything. It was a hit. So I guess that's when people started taking me seriously, especially my dad. After that van sold, Obina, there's a new car here. Come here and get this thing done because give me the video, come GMS something and post it on your place.
A lot of the times people want to see results first.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So my friends saw the results, their business improved, their community expanded, and a lot of people also started reaching out to me. But I made sure that I had to clear that first year of reaching out. I told myself it has to be that year, 2021 to 2022, October. Reaching out, doing favors. If you call me, I'll come. I'm not talking money with you. I already make money from my pharmacy job passively, my dad actively via Just Cars strictly, and some other side hustles. So content wasn't really feeding me then. So that year went by, I was good. Any amount somebody called for me, no problem. Just give me what I would show, I'll be appreciative. Just acknowledge me. That's all I was looking for.
Okay. So the newbies out there, if you're starting out, do free gigs, do it cheap, send that email, reach out to them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so before we continue asking some professional questions, let's get somehow personal.
Okay.
Are you ready? Are you sure? Are you sure you want me to get personal?
Yeah, personal. She used to say no. I'll say no.
Okay, so let's start slow. What was the last book you read?
The last book I read is what I'm currently reading right now. Rick Riordan's latest book, Percy Jackson.
Percy
Percy Jackson
Thief.
and the Lightning Thief. But the latest one now is Chalice of the Gods.
Oh, I saw that on your socials.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's what I'm currently reading right now.
Cool. Well, what's other personal thing you would
What's your beef with unique girls?
My beef with United girls.
Yes.
It's not beef. I actually love them to
You love
extent.
United
Yes,
girls?
now it's just that I say the truth about them, and the truth, their own truth is very, very sweet. Like so much fun truths in Unique. They're so fun.
Really?
Very fun.
I think our audience would like to hear one of those truths.
All of those truths.
Just
Yeah, true.
It's just basic things that our girls do. You know, once school close, then they full airports. Just wait, make school close now. When they write exam, you go see them for airports. Weeks.
rich kids now.
Rich what?
Igwe, why are you single?
Why am I single?
Good question.
Because girls are expensive. Girls are very expensive.
Like
Here?
commodities or
Come on. No, I'm a very generous person. I hate when a girl asks me for something and I can't provide it, especially if you're close to my heart. But if you're not close to me and you ask me for something, I can look into your eyes and tell you no. You can go and find. I won't even give you an excuse. Say, yeah, so I don't have money. No, go. But if you're there to me, you're close to me, and I know you really need it, definitely full amount. I won't even waste time to ask you for your account number. But the thing is, my circle is small, especially when it comes to relationship. Even if I'm toasting you and maybe it didn't work out, it doesn't happen often. So that circle is very, very small. And I always make sure that all my boxes are ticked. Financially, spiritually, mentally, am I sound? Before I start toasting a girl, no matter how nice your yash looks, I will not be tempted. I will do my day. So for now, all my boxes are not yet checked, especially the financial part.
You know we have a large audience. There are eligible ladies out there. So what are those boxes?
No, I'm talking about my own boxes.
Okay,
their own boxes.
No, your boxes, like that's like your
You already
specs,
said there's
right?
just one missing, the financial aspect.
Yeah, the financial aspect for me is missing.
That's his
But
boxes.
yes,
okay.
yeah, I'm talking about my
what you're
own.
looking out for. Okay. Oh, you see what you're looking out for, but you're not financially.
My own boxes,
Okay.
the financial aspect is not checked right now. That's why I'm not toasting anybody right now.
You know, it started out saying
Yes.
that ladies are expensive.
Okay.
But in turn, for them, as I dey give myself boxes, aside they give you boxes.
And that's what
Which camera is
the
facing
boxes.
me? You. See, financially, mentally.
Oh, she
Don't
too.
hand out. Don't come and give me past relationship problem. Give me that idea.
Come heal.
I dump you immediately. You can ask one ex, so she's in Nsuka now, she's suffering it. Come and disturbing me with trust issues. Are you the craze?
Okay.
So financially,
easy.
mental, no. See, it's PTSD that's making me talk like this now. The gear worry me back in 2022. Never again.
That's a long time.
See, it's one of the questions I ask on the first date. Are you healed?
I'll be getting that lately too.
They've been asking you too. Are you healed? No, that's a very important question because you can't give me your past drama.
Yeah.
Because women know how to hide things, keep it to themselves.
Excuse you?
Yes. They can hide and pretend for like months. Then when
You
they
need to
feel
try
very,
to
very
deny that.
comfortable
See,
around
like you guys
you.
are saying this women, and I'm sitting right
We
here.
don't know how to pretend though. And even if we know how to pretend, you guys can see through things. So we don't bother ourselves. Is it a lie?
Okay. Okay.
So you need to be financially checked because your boy needs to be spoiled too. I don't need anybody telling me a king is born. I don't need
Are you
that.
not a king? You're Igwe.
I like this.
I
Are you not a
don't
king?
need that. Kings
Easy way, I'm not though.
Kings are always offered gifts when they are being visited. So
That's true.
Royalties.
you don't come and my birthday reach. A king is born. Oh baby, mwah, you mad? No.
Are you talking to me?
No, I'm just saying.
They're
Hypothetically
toxic over.
speaking. So financially, you need to be checked. I'll spoil you. You spoil me too. Mentally, you need to be checked because there are a lot of anyway. That box spiritually. I need to be spiritually guided. I'm a bad boy, so I need somebody to check me in when I'm stepping out of bounds sometimes. Then
Iron
the
sharpened
fourth box, morally sound. I guess that's the same with spiritually.
So just four. Just four.
A morally sound person can be still a little bit
Mentally.
spiritually low.
Yeah.
So all these 4 boxes are checked because if I'm dating you, I'm actually dating with the consideration of marriage
Exactly.
in mind. Once I ask you, will you be my girlfriend? It's because I've seen a wife in you, and I want to date you. So now they had me to date. I know
Okay.
risky.
Okay. So you mentioned you getting your inspiration from food.
Yes.
And then for that inspiration, you have to use it for your content. So this is a tricky one. 1 month without food or 1 month without your gadgets.
Who they survive 1 month without food? Who they survive 1 month?
I mean, you have to choose one.
don't even
1
say
month
2
without
days or a
food
week.
or 1 month without your gadgets.
1 month. I can do
Like
1
you have to
month.
choose just one.
I can do 1 month with my gadgets. May they go die 10 times because of my gadgets.
I told you that would be there.
Yeah, he actually said that.
What is food?
I know.
Food sweet though.
I know.
Have you dipped crab inside gravy?
I like food. Food
Chineke.
is nice.
Food is nice. Oh.
He said he would choose. What about you? You choose food. This guy said gadgets. He's a tech bro. Now you're saying food.
If you give me food
I
and
changed
books,
my mind.
if you give me food and books, I'm good though.
Definitely.
Hi.
Okay. So we're done having fun. Let's go back
Okay.
to work-related questions.
Okay, so coming back to work-related questions. So for someone who is starting out in video content creation and they've not gotten enough gigs to get gears, you know, you mentioned getting from your pharmacy passively, your dad actively, this. So now for someone who is starting out and doesn't have this luxury of getting from their dad and all that, and they are passionate about this, what would you advise them that as regards getting these gears?
I don't know. I can only advise the one I know. Honestly, I don't.
Okay,
I wouldn't know how. I guess
Okay.
a side hustle, an online job.
Okay.
You know, maybe be a virtual assistant. I know something that won't take up your time, or any other resources that could still, get you something. The hustle. Nobody said that the hustle will be easy at all. If you check the price of an FX3 Sony, then it comes to an A7 Alpha, A7 IV, A7 III. No, it's not going to be easy getting that money. And it's not just about the camera. You have the lights, you have the supporting gear, you have the SSDs, you have the microphones, you have the supporting I really don't know the advice to give you. I just pray to God, buy a Bible or download the Bible.
Prayer works.
Okay.
Prayer works. It works. Because one day you might be walking on the road, and after saying a prayer, when you say a prayer, God give me this, He will not give you that thing.
Yeah.
He will give you a situation that will give you that thing.
Yeah,
so if you pray one day, you walk out for road, a very rich girl, son of a former senator, will jam you. You faint, carry you to the hospital. But seeing you sleeping peacefully in a coma, she falls in love with you.
Why does it sound like a Nollywood movie?
So sponsor your dreams. You're not even shooting in Nigeria again. You're now shooting in Australia, where she actually stays.
Okay. So let's come back to reality.
Welcome back.
Okay, so being Igwe of the East, what has it afforded you? Maybe materially, just generally. Like what has been Igwe of the East, or let's say Obi the creator, what has it given you so far?
Respect and acknowledgement in my field. There was something that bothered me in school. I didn't spend my time completely in Nigeria. I spent it in the US.
Okay.
So there's a thing about Nigerians in US. Once we're in US, anything where we touch, now we dey carry first. We dey carry first back to back. I spent elementary school, middle school, junior high school. I got a scholarship to study in Martin Luther King High School.
Okay.
After I passed my junior entry-level exams, then my mom was so proud and everything, but she said that, Mom, you need to write senior work in Nigeria. So I was like, why? And she told me that we just needed to come back to Nigeria, especially me, that I've been detached from my culture too much. And my brothers were born in America, and she feels that we are too detached. So we had to come back. I had to write senior work and all that. So I was like, okay, come back. Will I come back? She said, yes. Anyway, so while I was in Nigeria, it was now very tough for me to stand out or be number one in anything. Secondary school, hiya.
You were
Oh
used
boy.
to being
They were
around.
tough, as in, so I couldn't see. And the teaching curriculum was too different. So I felt like they were way ahead, although there were some things that I knew that they didn't know. But then there were some things that they just knew. So the thing I could outshine them in was computer science and some other things related to that. And coming to studying pharmacy, same thing happened. I guess I was an average pharmacist. So I was an average pharmacy student. So I couldn't really find what to excel in, and I was still finding my way. And I wanted to be, and then when I now got my community job in the community pharmacy after school, it was still being an average pharmacist. There was no way for me to outshine, stand out. I focus so much on acknowledgement and respect in my field, in whatever I'm doing. So I guess that's another reason that gave me the resolve to step down from pharmacy and choose content creating. When I chose content creating, I swore to myself that I will always be one step ahead of every other person. I wouldn't even focus on any other person, just me being better than I was yesterday. Because
I really do hope some parents would see this, or certain youngins will see this, because I remember when we were in secondary school, we had situations where children had to be brought back from either the UK or the US to come to school in Nigeria, and they were sent to our school. And majority of the times, those children tend to struggle real bad. And you think they're dull, or that they're not intelligent or something. But we never really understood that change of system tends to affect them.
Yeah, like I said, I'm a very stubborn person. So even when my parents said this kind of things to, like, why am I not picking up? This is not how I was before. I'll just ignore them. I won't even explain myself. I'll just be like, I already know what's worrying me. Just work on it.
Okay.
All right. So going forward, if you could choose a brand to work with, an individual or business to work with, what specific brand would you choose? Google.
Google. Why Google?
Because Google, like what I like, they are not attached to one particular thing. Unlimited. They do everything.
True.
So any project, any job can come up, anything, any assignments can come up that they decide to do. And that's the beauty of it. I love the unexpected. So yes, Google. And for the fact that I've worked for a top guy in Google before.
Okay.
As an agent, his name is Agent Colin Sundu. He's based in the US, but he's an Enugu guy, as in the guy is incredible. He's a very top figure in Google West Africa and the US.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So can you give us like a list of other big brands that you've done stuff for?
William Suchimba, his foundation, Blueprint Africa, and Afrima in Lagos, the African Film Festival. They are doing it in 2022 or 2023, I think. Yeah. So while I was there, I did it for the week. Then up to the last day, I think we were done. Then we rented a hotel for something else. I think we were just chilling. Then Bovi, I guess they were doing a kind of award show for one particular something like that, and Bovi and another lady was the host. So I saw Bovi. I guess that's also me stepping up and like, hey, I can get you, video you if you want to. Looked at me, I was like, yeah. Said, can you do this? I said, yes, I can do this. I actually did this. I used my phone and his phone. He was seeing me, I was just shooting at the same time. Different angles. He gave me access to his phone, transferred the videos, edited on the spot. He made his intro. By the time it came out, the first video was done. He was shocked. He now said, okay, can you do another one while I'm working? I said, yeah, sure. Did another one with him and his co-hosts. Once it was 11 p.m., which was his time to be done, and I'll give him the other videos, and he was still shocked. So it was like that fast. I said, oh, yeah, usually, as long as it's with phone, I can do it fast. He was impressed. Now give me a number. He said, anytime I'm in Lagos, that he's not sure that he can be flying me, but I should definitely try and move to Lagos. But in the meantime, anytime I'm in Lagos, I should hit him up. I said, okay. So I now called him back. He now saved the number. Me thinking that maybe it's his assistant number or something. And I started seeing Bovi on my WhatsApp status. I say, it's a lie. Then I now went to TikTok. Then TikTok gave me one of those suggestions that from your contacts, I saw Bovi. Hey! Guy, I screenshotted it, posted it on my Instagram story. I was like, in the piano, I have blown. I have Bovi's personal number. posted it. I wanted to frame it. Guy, no, that was like the highlights because Bovi is somebody I respect so much. Like since I was still in US, I was watching his
films and
his YouTube clips and everything. I loved, like you can't predict his jokes.
Yeah.
Sure.
I loved it. It was so nice.
We grew up seeing the TV shows he was doing as well.
Yes, the live shows.
Before stand-up and all of this.
It was so nice. It was so nice. So I have so much respect for somebody like that. So for somebody I have so much respect for to actually acknowledge me and give me his personal number, I wanted to. Hi. No, that night was crazy. It was nice.
Okay. So outside of video content creation, what other career do you think you would have thrived in? I mean, if we're not doing video content creation.
What other career would I have thrived in? I don't. To be honest, my goal is to become a creative director. I'll be in charge of top brand commercials and top brand commercial, not just like proper ads that they'll put on TV, social media, however they want the public to perceive them. I will be in charge of your PR and how all those kind of things.
Everything.
Like Ryan Reynolds and his company Maximum Efforts, beautiful. Like he buys companies or he creates companies, does PR, does something crazy with the company, escalates the value and sells it off. I love that. So I can't see myself doing any other thing.
Wow. So you're all in.
And even the pharmacy where I read, if it's up there, fuck that shit up, man. God, I can't. It's passive income. It's great, you know, passive income, something that can be making money on the side because that's basically pharmacy is the business of medicine. To be honest, it can work on its own. It just needs my license and my name and my signature for certain things. The business can go on, and that's what I intend to do. Because, to be honest, I'm the first son, the first grandchild of both my mom's side and my dad's side.
Wow.
I have responsibilities. It is crazy.
Very
so
interesting.
I will need that. I'm not throwing it off. I can't waste it like that. Still working on that too.
Okay. So can you share any maybe funny or random story you've had on shoots like in BTS?
BTS.
Yeah. Anyone you can remember right now? Something that has happened on sets before?
This one paying me off. He paying me.
What's that?
We're getting ready to shoot in Lagos. If I in UJ, if I in UJ, Derek, Odera Collins, we're getting ready to shoot in Lagos. I was in the middle of, actually it's a two-parter. We went to this place called Eric Kaiser. Nobody informed me how expensive that place was. Hey, oh boy. No, I was comfortable, I had money, like, but it's just the shock of the price. Took me unawares, man. We went to the Okeza, everywhere was looking clean, nice, and it was the Ikoyi side. So I felt that the Ikoyi side was more expensive than the VI one. We got there, was a breakfast setting. Odera was making our orders. Me, I was still fiddling with my phone and my camera. I was getting ready for the shoots that we were going to do. And I said, okay, let me go and drink. Let me go and order. I saw the prices of the croissants and the other pastries. I was like, yeah. I said, bros, please, a bottle of water first. Okay. He said, okay, sir, that would be 1.7. Yeah? No, the air came out like half. Like
and when was this? What year was this?
What year was, that's the funny thing. It was when dollar was like 400 naira to $1. 1.7. You won't shock me like that.
Wow, that's interesting.
This was 2023. Yeah, 2023. I'm like, eh? I'm like, no, I maintained my composure. The steez was.
The steez,
no,
lose it.
I'm the son of a rich man. Like, they go places, but I don't usually pay for those places. So for me to now come and pay for this was a shock because we've been in Lagos for some days already. We already restocked on water and all those other things. This was our first expensive. The location of this shoot was an expensive restaurant. The other ones were outdoor. You tell me 1.7. So I did the first but I held it back. But my face is already squeezed to like My face is already shaped to I now maintain the composure. I'm like, okay, so can I transfer? So we'll accept cash. Okay. I don't carry cash.
So nice excuse.
In my pocket, no. I brought out exactly 1,500 and 200. There was 70 naira remaining. So it was my God that was saving me. I just, steezily gave him the 1,700. He took the money and gave me the water. And I held the water like it was champagne, man. You know what I'm saying? Come on. When they sat down with my bottle of water while I was sipping it. Then the part two was, we were still waiting for everybody to come in. Ramsey Noah, I was supposed to shoot Ramsey Noah and, what's this girl's name again that has big bum that is fair? That Ghana girl. I forgot to. Anyway, I was supposed to shoot two of them. I was looking for them. I got tired, I sat down, I slept in the middle of a public restaurant with my mouth open. And instead of my niggas
to wake you up,
instead of my bros to steezily tap me out like, guy, you dey sleep. So I can come out and perambulate, get the sleep out of my. No.
they left you.
No,
They made a video.
They made a video.
I would just say.
They made a video. They almost posted it on my birthday. But they remember that Derek remember I could destroy him too. With my own video I have of him. And for now we are 1-1.
1-1.
That video will never surface. But God, the video.
Who knows? Someday.
Someday.
When it's ready.
Really. And I was a large person. So I'm a large person. So you can imagine me sitting down in the middle of Eric Kaiser. Hi! Fuck shit, man.
Cool. Okay, we asked you what book you were reading last, right? So aside reading books, what other contents do you consume?
What other content do I consume? Okay, I like rants.
Rants? Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
So
rants
okay.
content. My favorite is Eric Gogo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the guy so much because not only is he making sense, he's making sense in a funny way, in a funny, angry way.
Relatable.
I love it, relatable. So that's my number one.
Okay.
Content
So
consumption.
for most people who will not understand what rant is it like what's
When somebody is complaining now, complaining in a very aggressive way. Yes, that's what rant
I was trying
is.
to tie it to a content creator in Nigeria as well.
There are not a lot of content creators that rant, so. But my major is Eric, then Chisom David, the girl.
Okay.
Girl. Yeah, two of them. They make, the most important thing is that you're making sense.
Yeah.
Very
That's
important.
the thing in your rants.
Okay, so in as much as a creator, you have to sometimes jump on trends. How do you still? I'm talking to you, like, because I see how you jump on trends, but somehow you still manage to maintain your
Authenticity.
Authenticity. Yeah. So how do you jump on trends and still retain your authenticity?
I don't even know how people used to know my videos because I don't even watermark them. So yeah, it's surprising when people used to think that that's my video. Because, okay, yes, I will jump on the trend, but I'll add a little twist because I don't like copying somebody well. But even with that, maybe the client will now post and they still figure out that it's me.
Yeah.
Like, it's surprising. The thing is, you can steal like an artist, but don't steal 100%. I don't like it. It's a personal philosophy for me. Add your little spice to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, add a little spice that makes it you. There was this one that, and I guess with that philosophy, I've actually started trends before. I've started 3 wedding trends before. There was one I did recently where they were entering the phone. People were
Yeah,
like,
that's
Oh, you
stuff.
started it.
I started it. It was last year actually. It wasn't even this year.
I started this year.
Yeah, I saw it this year. It was last year.
also
It
did this
was
year.
girls. It was girls. The daughter of Pinecrest Secondary School.
Okay.
Her last daughter was getting married, so now did it with Ashebi. Girls, they were coming out of the phone, other people tried to recreate it, and the girl, she would always send it to me like, see, they're trying to do it. They are trying, like emphasis on trying because that thing is not easy. So, and some of them I know the people that are trying to recreate it. Why didn't you meet me and ask me? I'll tell you.
How did you do this?
How do you ask me? I will tell you. People do that a lot, and I'll tell you. There's no big deal about it. So I've started trends before. It's fun. It's fun to know that you're a trendsetter. Leaves your mark in the world a little bit.
For fellow videographers out there, in case you need to know something from him, you just heard it, ask him.
Just
He'll
ask.
tell you.
I don't know. People think
No gatekeeping.
Okay, yes, I have resting beach face. So people think that if you ask me something, I'll snub them. I answer all my DMs, unless you ask me a stupid question. I'll not answer that one. So it's left for you to know which one is stupid.
Okay. You know how you mentioned that people usually see your content and they just know your content. That's true that they are mad content. So do you sometimes watch your videos and you're like, oh why they bust my brain?
Yes.
Really?
I swear. Yeah,
Okay.
it hardly happens, though, but like, because I plan for the content. So if it goes well, fine. But then there are some videos I'll be like, I did this, Like, I'll be shocked, like, wow. And that's when I'll now actually post that I did this thing. Usually I don't, like, there's one I just did for Gucci.
Oh yeah, I saw the one she did something like this.
So people always doing transition, like they'll go to the camera
Yeah.
or do something, snap hand. Why now? Just do the magic, like, and I actually got that idea from watching Aladdin. Genie did something.
Okay.
He got the cap and just Aladdin came out. He changed his outfit.
That was a very abracadabra kind of
Now
thing.
I'm seeing the whole cartoon inspiration thing.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Wow, it's really been an insightful session. And one thing I took out of this session is that just offer value. If you offer value, people would, because I was even going to ask, how do you find clients? But then from what you said so far, if you offer value, like how you offered to do a video for Bovi, he was one that reached out to you. As a newbie creator, if you offer value to people for a start, even without asking for the money, they would be able to reach out to you as time goes on. So for now, just focus on giving out value to people.
But the most important thing is, no matter how blown you think you've blown, you've not blown enough. You've not blown enough, so you actually need to still keep reaching out. You need to still keep reaching out. So and I guess that's another reason why a lot of Nigerian content creators, I don't really look at their content.
Okay.
I actually feed off of the content of foreigners, foreign creatives that have actually been in the game for 10 years, 15 years. They have their own style. They have something to actually show you. OMG Adrian, Carl Shakur. Carl Shakur is not a Nigerian wedding content creator.
Okay.
His cousin was getting married in Nigeria. He's Nigerian. His cousin was getting married in Nigeria. If you see the Nigerian wedding content he did, I could swear that other brides were DMing him. Are you a wedding content creator? Can you shoot my wedding?
So what's his name?
Carl Shakur.
Okay, so you can like call some of these people you look up to.
OMG
Call their
Adrian.
names.
Carl Shakur. Leo Keller. Leo Keller is, I think he's 19 now. He's actually my direct mentor. He's based in Germany. He's in charge of content for a tech company, Spidgin. And he has been shooting content since he was 10 years old.
That's crazy.
Interesting.
That's people that you actually need to look up to. Carl Shakur, OMG Adrian, Leo Keller, Jerome the Traveler. He's a French Asian guy, travels the world. Which other person again can I think of? There's so many out there, all over the world, that people are tapping into.
Yeah, I think another takeaway from this session is humility. Learn humility. I mean,
Learn humility, especially be telling me too, because sometimes my head is touch.
I actually got that from you because you just mentioned the age of your mentor, your direct mentor.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
Mentioning his age, it sounds like
When I
someone who's much
actually
younger
first
than you.
DM'd him, he was 17 and I was 24, 25. But I disturbed him for like 3 months. I worried the guy. Chineke, the boy forswear for me. But he finally replied my DM. He gave me some advice. And when I was using a 13 Pro Max, he was using a 13, but his videos were way better than mine. So guy, I had a lot to learn from that guy, like mad.
Beautiful. So we've been saying a lot of things concerning your industry, the creative industry. We've not really talked about Nigeria as a country. What do you think the creative scene in Nigeria has been like? How has the economy affected your industry?
You'd be surprised if I say it hasn't affected it positively. Content creating in Nigeria is just starting, where people use mobile phones to get the job done and the numbers reflect. So when I was starting with, I think, the rest of Nigeria in 2020, using mobile phones to create content that people actually use in their marketing. So before, the big companies were going for the professional setups and all of that. But now I think they want to take a step back and actually now focus on the person with the mobile phone that actually has the creative ideas and that can give the results. Also, I'm just starting. This is my 3rd year, so I'm still growing. I could say that if the economy is what it was in 2021, I would have been here. But I'm growing a little bit slower, so maybe let me just say I'm here. Well, maybe I could have been here. So I'm here, I'm still growing. People are actually still DMing me for like long-term contracts of representing their brands, taking charge of the PR. I can give an example. Last drop, the lounge, the bistro and lounge, I took over their Instagram July 6th this month. Took over the Instagram and created a TikTok. I took over their Instagram at less than 1,000 followers. I think now it should be 1,200 and something now, 260 something. Then their TikTok is 2,400 now.
Wow.
I've posted 11 videos. Out of that 11 videos, 6 are above 50,000 views and 1,000 comments of where is this place, where is this place, how much is this shawarma, how much, where is your number, where is your number. The owner has been telling me that since for the past 2 weeks, his number, the lounge's number
has been off
the
ringing up.
charts. It was a slow start. I know he was like a little bit, can I actually give this guy this thing? I'm scared. I'm not seeing any result on the Instagram. But the thing about social media, it won't kick off immediately.
Yeah.
Never.
But to be honest, I was even surprised at how the thing kicked off. The first video was just a calm video of what the place looked like. So for me, that's my intro. And I now hit it hard with one video. I expected it to blow up, and it did. The video now should be about 270-something thousand views now. And it was on Twitter, on Cracks TV, on Instagram, on Facebook. It was just a 10-second video. And the guy, I know the guy will be wondering, I'm paying this guy this amount of money for 10 second video. But that one, 270-something thousand. In the first 24 hours, it was already hit 50,000. Then I now followed up. I knew that it was just going to grow from there. I started following it up with other videos, sharp, every day. Those videos were following up with 100-something, 50-something, 70-something, and going like that. So that's how I did it. So my brother told me it was luck, that I get luck, or if not, they will not hire me the next month. I said, it's not luck. And I opened my own personal page. I don't have a personal page. So I said, okay, I love rants so much. Let me open a page about rants. Just talking rubbish. And I applied the same strategy. My first video now should be about 80,000 views on my personal page, which was 4 days ago. And today now, I think I have 1,000 followers already.
Okay, you mean on TikTok?
No, on TikTok.
Yeah.
Do you care to share those strategies? Just strategies.
Have steez. Come with cruise. And when I say come with cruise, I don't mean like joking around. Have a personality. If the content is going to be centered around you, have a personality. Have your catchphrases. Have something that people would use to remember you. Because TikTok, I think TikTok is actually the best social media app because there is no calculative algorithm this thing. That's right. Instagram. A time to post to get maximum views. TikTok will test your patience. TikTok, they craze. TikTok will tell you, oh, you think you can blow. Because I'm looking at all these people that are teaching TikTok algorithm, but then they have like 1,000 views, but they have 5,000 followers. I'm like, what are you teaching? You're not applying it. Why? What's happened? You're not getting this thing. You cannot teach somebody TikTok. My friend got a job at TikTok Canada last year. That she was the one actually giving me tips that helped me get my main TikTok to 105 now. She told me, Igwe, just post something people can relate to.
Right.
There are people in buildings that are actually going through content every day, pushing buttons, suggesting TikTok which one would actually blow and which one would not. That's why some people are always stuck at 200 and something views. But then you now see somebody just with 50 followers, 1 million views. You'll not be shocked why. Somebody's behind the table checking if your TikTok video meets the requirements to blow. If People, they push a button and they'll push it further in the FYP. Hashtag will not work. Posting time will not work. SEO, killing all the English they are speaking there, that is your business. It will not work. So, you need to come with your own personality into the page. I came with cruise, aggressive cruise. I was telling people the truth in a funny way. This is what you're supposed to do as a guy. That's what my page is about. Literally, my bio is, I feel your pain. That's the bio in my list. I feel your pain. I want to relate with you. So my first video, I was seeing comments like, oh my God, they inspire me. And this guy, they tell my life story. People were just relating, like, oh, it's true, it's true. You cannot hide the truth. And I always kept it in the Nigerian circle.
Yeah.
What is happening in Nigeria? I would add funny things like, if you like, for this Tinubu government, consider they pay DSTV. Things like that. Why would I be paying for DSTV in Tinubu's government currently now? Why? How much do they make?
Right.
DSTV is what? At something thousand for waiting. The only people that are paying for DSTV are people with jobless babes that will stay in their house and just be watching African magic. Nothing else again.
Okay, so if there's one thing you can change in the creative industry, what would that be?
I go sack a lot of content creators. As in, if I had the power to sack content creators, I go sack them. They are not creating content. Yeah. Rubbish. Your voice is, do you not have friends that tell you the truth? Are people not watching your videos and telling you no? This is not, I will sack so many people. If I'm the president of Nigerian, they will hate me. They will hate me.
I think the fact that we can create things with mobile phone has really caused a crack in the creative.
No, that's the thing. That's the thing. When value is always equivalent to a small number of things. So when that small number gets bigger and bigger and gives other people opportunity to tap in, the value drops. You cannot have a voice like Shrek and be doing voiceover, unless maybe you want to sound funny. But if you want to try and be classy and luxurious with Shrek's voice, and I'm talking about a girl, not a guy.
Like, is this worse than the AI voices?
AI voice is beautiful, guy. Oh, I would even suggest you're supposed to use AI voice. If you come and meet him for advice, you feel cry. I know some people in my head now, as their images are circling in my head, I'm getting upset.
Call names.
I know they fear. Call names. You carry me go court. But by the time you carry me to court, I'll say, my honor, see this video. Does it make sense? You self, will you go to this country that this person is explaining now? No, some people, they need to go back to the drawing board. As in, a lot of content creators, like I said, they did not start with a mentor. A mentor, because they want to see you succeed, will tell you the truth. My personal mentor, this guy will tell you the truth that will make you cry. He has made people cry. He will not even shout at you. He will just tell you. But he's telling you because he wants you to leave this thing, focus on this, and be better. He's not telling you because he's wicked. He's looking for money. So if he's telling me that, one time he finished me now, I carried the girl go the Mano restaurant, 70,000. When he heard it, because the owner is his friend, he said, we so big now. Like, the guy now sends me a message. So you're in the Mano? I said, yes. You should say you go chop that girl. That's what he asked me. But I know it wasn't chop like sleep with the girl. It was more like, are you going to be serious with this girl? I said, let's see. 1 month, I stopped talking about the girl. He just remembered, what about? I said, I beg. So you wasted 70,000. Nah, that night, we had a talk. As in, this guy cleared me. Since then, I've respected myself in that field. Like the guy. So I feel that everybody should have somebody like that. You need someone. And another thing is your circle of friends. My circle of friends. You already know the brain. Zap, boss, shoes next door. These guys, if they are not happy with anything that I'm doing, they would tell me, Igwe, this is the way they do. It don't make sense. They won't even waste time to tell me. And I appreciate them for that more and more because I feel like I won't be where I am now. I won't be the kind of person I am now if not for their advice.
So indirectly, you're saying that you must have a mentor.
You must.
Okay.
You must. Is necessary. No matter the field, everybody had a mentor. Even Tinubu that you're looking at now, he had a mentor. He had a mentor. P2B, I'm sure he has a mentor somewhere. I'm 100% sure.
All right.
Wow. That's a brilliant session. Yeah. You have no questions?
No. I think we've covered all our bases.
Wow. So before you go, Igwe, one last word. What would you say to aspiring content creators watching you right now? Without being aggressive, just say something nice to them. Because I know you're aggressive.
Without being aggressive,
Yes,
I should tell you the truth. Okay. Shay, is this camera that is facing me?
Yeah.
Look at me. The world is not smiling with you. The world will tear you down. As in, people are ready to F you up. You might be blowing. I actually know 2 content creators I'm observing. A girl and a guy. 2 of them are good. They're just starting. I just heard about them this year. And even the people that they are working for under directly are telling me that they're just starting this year. And the people that are working for want them to really blow to a very big level. So I'm watching them, but I'm sure as I'm watching them with admiration, there are people that are watching them with hate and envy. And they are not even scared to pull you down. So, not be everybody, they smile with you, they're happy for you. Be careful, be smart, be courteous and polite, because it doesn't take anything out of you to be polite. And especially, I know a lot of people actually also that have lost jobs and gigs because they were rude a certain way. So, a very big Lagos girl needed her wedding done in Lagos. They recommended a girl for her. The girl told the woman, can I hop on a call with you? The girl said, no, it has to be chat only. I understand that she wants documentation of everything in the conversation so that she'll know what she's doing and there's no miscommunication. Yeah. Good. But that is not how you go about it. That is why you need a mentor. If you are my mentor, if I was your mentor, I would tell you this and you go back and apologize to that person. But because nobody mentored you, you are nothing, you lost a very big job because that girl was a Lagos big girl. A very big Lagos girl. So, be smart, be polite, be creative. Don't just go and copy and paste people's content. Add your little spice. Research, learn from others. Don't buy course. If you see somebody telling you, I'm a content creator, I can also teach you how to be a content creator too. If you click on the link in my bio, you buy my course, 10,000 naira, do not listen to them. They've lost money, so they are trying to get it back from your Olodo, this thing. Hey, go to YouTube. I never paid a dime for the knowledge I know now. Go to YouTube. Learn from those people who are actually teaching you on YouTube for free. They're actually teaching you things of value because they are mentioned worldwide that, this guy is great. So you go and watch his videos and learn him or her and learn what they have to say. Because the knowledge there is actually free. Don't go and buy a course. Buy a course, Ken. When did this thing even start, Seth? Buying course, click link in my bio. When that thing starts?
What do they even call it again? It's this bring one, bring 2 people economy.
Pyramid scheme, shit.
Pyramid scheme.
Hi. So, we're still saying that money is hard to come by, you're buying course. You tell your and if you tell your parents, mommy, I need to buy a course online to help you upgrade my this thing, they will believe. They say, education is good. You go and buy a course. If my parents found out that I'm paying for something that I can learn for free, I got woman they will flog me like I don't have sense. Honestly, it's not a good thing. You know that YouTube is there for free. You're here buying course from somebody. What the fuck? So actually, that's another advice I need to give you. Have sense. Yeah. Because in this life, you're out there alone. Like I said, the world will hammer you, hit you, take you down. It's not your strength, physical strength that you use to overcome the world. It's your sense. So make sure you have it.
Okay.
So before we leave here, we can't live without the age-long debate. Samsung or iPhone? Which is best for content? Video content.
This thinking, I'm joking, I beg. It's iPhone. It's iPhone. As in the most popular, the most recognized tech influencer in the world literally said it, that iPhone's camera for videos is the highest. And the thing is, every social media has their algorithm. Your camera is just your camera. It's the software behind each app that actually records the videos. That's what you depend on, not the camera itself. It's the software behind each thing. So the softwares in social media apps are more in sync with iPhone cameras than Samsung. So
Makes sense.
you need to stick to iPhones. As in if you depend, or if you love videos, even if it's not just for social media, if you just love taking good videos, you have to depend on iPhones.
You all heard it from a videographer.
So here, guys, we've come to the end of today's episode. It was quite insightful. I learned a lot. I'm very sure you did also. So do well to follow us on our socials and subscribe now. It's totally free. And we'll see you guys in the next episode. My name is Poppy Carlo, and this is the KSS.